The wait is over. We survived the drought, and I ain't talking about Jack. Because Jack the Drought was nothing. Nothing compared to the drought that we just went through. From October until now. And granted, we had a Fishman Island remaster that was serviceable in and of itself, giving us some really cool reanimated sequences, brand new way of experiencing the Fishman Island story. But it wasn't Egghead Island, man. It wasn't brand new episodes of the greatness each and every single week. And it was a really tough adjustment early on, considering how long I've been watching One Piece almost every Saturday with, take our breaks every now and then to try to catch up to the anime here on the channel, especially right before it left. That was the longest break that I'd taken because of how crazy the schedule was, right? But besides that, not being able to have the anime at the very least releasing content on a regular basis, it just didn't feel right. It's just, even if the manga was on break, you always expected to either hear, oh, the One Piece anime's on break, or we're getting a recap episode, or we're getting a brand new episode, right? And for us to not get any brand new content for this amount of time, considering how incredible the stuff that's to come is, I don't know how we survived it, but we survived it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how we survived it, but we are here, man. And I'm so happy for the anime-onlys that are now going to have the opportunity to experience all the greatness that's incoming. Because, man, oh man. Based on the preview alone, based on the first and second trailer for the return of the anime alone, we're going to be in for some peak. And for the manga readers like myself that know what's incoming, we are in for months of just straight gas, man. And I say that as a full-blown tard, y'all know. All bias here, but my bias is in the greatness. My bias is full-blown when it comes to One Piece. But I mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. The content that's incoming is going to be so much fun to see animated. One of my favorite chapters in the entire series is about to get an anime adaptation very soon, within the next few months. And so I'm not ready for that. And even the stuff surrounding it, that's absolutely incredible as well. I'm not ready for any of that either. So it's like the excitement around not just having our chapters on a weekly basis, but also to look forward to the anime and seeing how they're going to adapt things, especially lately, right? Like, there's been so many different directors. The One Piece anime has been in so many different hands that it's always interesting to see how a particular sequence of events or a chapter or a moment is going to be done in the anime, because it's going to be done through a very specific lens. And I know that it's always been that way, but it's been very, very prevalent since Wano, that the artistic freedom of the individual behind the episode is on full display, and you're able to see exactly what they want to do and how they want to exercise their vision. And that's been a really cool new addition to experiencing the One Piece anime. Of like, man, it's really nice whenever I have like a certain director that I've heard of before and or know because I'm a fan of their episodes, and for them to have a new episode incoming, it's like, dope, let's go. Or whenever we see like the way that certain things are in the hands of other individuals, so maybe people who've never even worked on the series before, and it's like, that's what made this particular like Wano and Egghead stretch fun to experience in a whole new different way for me. Whereas now it's like, I can't wait for that again. It's like, man, How are they going to animate certain moments? How are we going to see certain sequences? Especially, like I said, because so much of the material that's incoming is just going to be insane, that it's like, oh, I can't wait to see the opening too. We're getting a new opening and a new ending, as well as a new time slot. So, ending, I'm pretty sure. No, it has to be. It has to be. We have to get a new ending. Opening for sure. We heard a little bit of it in the second preview trailer. But opening for sure, and then ending like 99% sure on. 99% sure. And then when it comes to the time slot, of course, don't really know exactly when we're going to be getting the episodes. I'm going to assume it's going to be Sunday morning. I was told in the chat earlier this week. So I'm going to hold on that and see when it actually ends up releasing for us. Regardless, I'll have to experience it at nighttime. But this particular weekend, I believe we're getting an 83-minute Egghead recap video, which I'm looking forward to seeing how they end up doing that. Then we're going to get 11:23 and 11:24, which are going to drop on back-to-back days. So I'm not sure I'm going to spread about the content and see how we're going to react to one thing one night, another thing another night. All I know is I'm doing the opening first. Y'all know me, man. Listen, anytime we get a new opening, it's always exciting. It's always, especially with how fantastic the openings have been lately, dude. I loved all the Wano openings, and the first Egghead opening was sensational. So I cannot wait to see what they have in store in all facets. How the opening comes together, how it adds onto the arc, what it sounds like in when accompanied with the visuals, how the visuals are going to be, because that was a big thing about the Egghead opening. And like the direction of the Egghead opening and the direction of the final Wano opening is like, man, I can't wait to see what they're cooking here. Obviously, I don't know who's going to be behind this one, but it's just super, super exciting to be a fan right now with how good the manga is going, and there's no break. So we're going to be having a chapter this week, as well as having the anime finally returning to releasing new episodes, considering what's incoming. All of the awesome sauce that is on the way and on the horizon, dude. It's right before our doorstep. I can't wait to see what they do, man. I really, really can't. And then, of course, get an opening on top of that and an ending on top of that. Maybe even a new eye catcher potentially as well, though I'm not going to hold off on that because I do like the eye catcher they have now. But if we could potentially get that as well, I don't know. But new opening, new ending, always exciting time. And when you're about to adapt some material, I can't wait, man. It's Final Saga Oda, and we're now officially back to Final Saga Toei as well. And so I know a lot of y'all are excited. We're definitely, like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing it from a scheduling standpoint because it used to be so easy, Saturday night. It was like, okay, we can definitely manage that, and or Sunday night. But now that it's going to be on Sunday morning, we'll just have to adjust and see how we're going to do certain things, whether we'll have to do more pre-recorded reactions to episodes, or maybe we'll be able to do it live. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen yet. But what I can tell you is this weekend in particular, I'll be reacting to both episodes, and most certainly the opening and the ending. And so it's going to be a lot of greatness incoming, and I'm so, so excited for it. So I will see y'all then. Let me know if you're as excited as I am for the return of our anime, man, because like I said, we defeated the drought, and I ain't talking about Jack, man. Like, we defeated the drought, we survived the drought, and now we're back to getting episodes and chapters on a weekly basis. And it just feels so good, man. Like I said, considering how good the material that's incoming is, it's like, we've been holding off. I couldn't wait for this stuff back in October, let alone now. It's like, man, I really can't wait to see a lot of the stuff adapted. And because it's been so long, it's going to feel like a great refresher. It's going to feel like a fantastic re-experience for this particular section of Egghead. And so I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I already put Egghead in my top 5 favorite arcs in our arc ranking last year with like half the anime. Out, or maybe even less than that at the time. So it's like, man, anime keeps cooking the way that it was, and we were getting a lot of bangers, man. I mean, they were releasing heat peak, dude. That final stretch was peak before they went on hiatus. So, yo, they keep it up, man. And we're looking at sky's the ceiling, man. The sky's the ceiling. So I will see y'all next time. Have an awesome day. Once again, let me know how excited you are for the opening, the ending, the new episodes, the return of the anime. What Egghead moments are you looking forward to seeing adapted? And man, oh man, our One Piece anime is finally flipping back, dude. Let's go, bro.